Breaking news, I might be employed for the seventh time this year. If I don't like the job, I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna be honest. That's just I've already been abused, more or less, physically. No, verbally, and then the neglect emotionally, as well as when it comes to accommodation. So therefore, with the realization that life is forever fleeting and I will cease to exist, at least in this form, why the fuck am I doing this for you? So therefore, if you aren't respecting me, if you aren't listening to me, well, what do you expect? That's how relationships crumble. I'm just saying. Or if I do feel as if I'm not a fit and I am not fulfilling the things that I want to fulfill, well, call me crazy for tracing my dream of death. We all have dreams, and I don't forget mine. I don't know about, well, I do forget mine. I don't forget the real hardcore one that I really want. Well, you guys, you wake up and hate everything in life. Well, I choose to hate the things that I hate. I don't hate it because I have to do it. I hate it because the system is broken. But yes, I will be employed for the seventh time. Oh, I don't really know if it's seven. I think it's seven. But what I'm really just trying to say is if I don't like something, I'm just going to stop doing it because, well, I have the freedom of choice, ladies and gentlemen, and those I do not know the preferred pronouns to, so I choose to either be horrible at it, because sometimes you don't get to leave, you have to get dismissed, so I choose to do it poorly, or I just don't do it at all, because, well, who asked me? And it's not a question I can actually answer, it's yes or yes, so, I remember being accepted into this asylum. Either the court mandated me or I go gradually. Well, it's either leave or you get escorted out by the police or security. Well, I don't need to be touched. Now, where's the door? I'll leave by myself. I'm just saying, like, I know it's an illusion of choice. Unless I had the skills to be able to go out in the forestry and just like live on, oh shit, trespassing. But if I am illiterate, they tend to be a little bit nicer if you're stupid. And I think I'm stupid sometimes, but like sometimes I connect things and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I can't. I can't connect these dots. And it's weird because it's just like, well, if you can connect these dots, why can't you connect these dots? Because they're not the same motherfucking dots. That's why. That is why I can tell your relationship's crumbling, but I don't know how to do math. Well, I do. It's just not that well. Like I can do math quickly. It's just not always correct. So therefore, it's just like, I can give you an answer. And that was me in school. I was just shouting out answers, and teachers were like, "What the fuck, Ethan? Shh, we're not even the right subject. I asked you who the fuck sailed the ocean blue in 1492, or is it I don't know. It feels like it is, just because it sometimes rhymes. I don't know. And I said 15. Like, either way, you wanted an answer. Now continue with the teaching. Why are you waiting for us to answer when I'm the only one that does? And I only answer because I want you to keep speaking because I want to learn. Not really. I just want time to move faster and you stopping speaking, just awkward silence. And now I can hear the lights buzzing. So why the fuck don't you just keep teaching? Yeah, that was that was school for me. Sometimes I was his teacher's pet, and I think maybe a couple times I was the teacher enemy. But I find it funny because when I walked in the office, I don't know what the hell these girls were on. And I don't mean like girls in my school age. I mean like the women in the office. This was high school, like sophomore year, I think it was. And I just found it hilarious. Two of the ladies behind the desk, and I think there's three of them at the time currently. Sometimes like the not supervisors, not superintendents, the vice principal, and like whatever her underlings are, whatever. But back to the point. So two of them, for some reason, were greeting me, and the third one's like, "Oh, I just want to do it because they did it." I'm just like, "Am I the main character of this show? Am I? No, I can't be the main character. I've tried to off myself at least 2 to 3 times by then. I can't be the main character, but I do keep coming back. Maybe I am the main character. Why the what? Like, why? I'm pretty sure I was picking something up for a teacher, like because I didn't go to the office many times because I was in trouble. I did learn I was a poet in school detention or suspension. And one of those two, I got in trouble for doing something. I don't remember. It was probably something moronic. I believe. What did I get in trouble for in high school? Middle school was given a double variety Sunday in lunch, but what was it in high school? I don't know. I think it, honestly it was just because I didn't do some type of homework, and that was for some reason the punishment. Because okay, I did a lot of things in high school. I did a lot of things in high school I should have, but didn't get in trouble for it. And it wasn't one of those things that I did do. And one of the things I did do is I used to do races during lunchtime. Like me and somebody would physically race. I like cars. I didn't have a car until after I graduated high school. So I walked and had a buddy take me to school. Like I didn't ask him. He just loved me that much, and I respecting and like shit. I kind of wish I was a better friend to him. Maybe later in time. Back to the point. So we do foot races. I've actually wrestled somebody on the school property. I used to do arm wrestling literally outside of the fucking office. Like, okay, the office was to the right, and one door before that was like this. It's not ROTC. It's what is it? What is it? It's a room that you go to, and you're going behind in your classes, and you go into that room. There's a bunch of computers, and it helps you catch up. And also, if you're too much of a class clown, while this is supposed to help you graduate on time, there was that room. So literally, for them to walk out the office and see us, and because there was a bunch of nice, beautiful, big windows where people typically sit and wait to get picked up by their parents, like I was right there, and there was a camera that was like right in the corner looking at us, and I'm just like, how the fuck didn't I get in trouble for this? Like, the wrestling almost got in trouble. Like, teachers come, but we had lookouts because people really wanted me. They wanted to see the Haitian fight the other Islander. It wasn't a fight. It was wrestling, and it was an ass beating. He whooped my ass so fucking hard. I was stiffer than a dick on Viagra the next day. I couldn't move my neck without moving my body. My body's like, ah, stop fucking. How the fuck did I even walk to school that day? Oh my god. That would, oof. I don't remember walking to school, but I probably did. Highly likely, because, wait a second. Was it sophomore year? Because junior year I was put in foster care for the second time in my whole entire existence. Thank the Lord I'm an adult. Adult foster care. Fuck! Back to the point. I'm too cognitively there to most people. Hopefully to all the ones that I'm speaking to that can have crucial impacts on my life. But like I want to say it was sophomore year because I remember who my English teacher was. My English teacher. Wait a second, it was a female. It was freshman year. Wait a second, no, that was a different female. Who the flip was my English teacher my junior year? Maybe it was a dude. Okay, I know for sure my freshman year teacher was a female because she's the one that got me into poetry and made me realize, oh my gosh, I'm a poet. On top of that, in school detention, suspension, shit. And then okay, sophomore year was definitely female because that's when I watched The Great Gatsby. I don't know why I remember this is connected. And junior year was a dude. Senior year was another female. And the dude, I remember him because he definitely looked like he was an avid weed smoker. Oh my gosh. And also, he kind of looked like a human chameleon. Like, this shit definitely a fucking show or a game or something because I ain't never seen a person look like a wonderful dude. I absolutely loved him. He was actually one of my favorite teachers, one of my favorite all-time male teachers. Most of my teachers are female, but definitely my English teacher in 12th grade, no, ninth grade, beginning, not the end, doofus. My ninth grade teacher is by far my favorite teacher of all time and female teacher, just because she's the reason why I do poetry and I don't hurt people physically. Maybe emotionally, but your emotions will change in time, and it's supposed to. Hopefully, I don't know. There might be an imbalance in you too, so probably should get that checked out. I get mine checked out, but I ain't got the funding to, so I just tell jokes and write poems and disassociate. I don't remember what the original thought process of this is, but I think I'm done. I believe I'm done, so therefore I am done. I'm just glad to finally be able to make money because I'm not pretty enough to shake my ass. Uh, I don't like men enough. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love my bros, but like, you can't shove nothing in my ass, and you're not gonna see my dick intentionally. Like, if we in a changing rooms, even not like that, I'd be changing somewhere else differently. Like, you ain't seeing my PP unless there's a dick imprint, and I thank the Lord every single day I ain't got it, or whatever you believe in, because, well, shit. I don't know what dick etiquette is, but I just know if it's hard, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit down and start doing. I'm gonna do something to make the fucking blood flow somewhere else. But if it's soft, I'll be walking anywhere and everywhere because ain't nobody seen shit on me. Not shit on me. There's no dick print, and I'm happy. But when I'm hard, I'm awkward. I don't mean to. I just know that my dick and my head think differently. So please don't believe what you fucking see. I don't know what is right with me, but I try to be I don't know what I try to be, but I think I'm done now. Thank you for listening. Until the next airing of E.